Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Saturday afternoon action on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab here, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
That's ball two.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Perdomo in position. And there's one down.
Batting third, second.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Step off, throw to first. Acuna dives back in.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That clips the corner.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Backed off the plate that time. One-two now. Albies tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The 2-2 on the way. That's down and
ball
in.
three.
Here we go, Eduardo.
Got him. Two down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Step off throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Acuna leads off first with two down to the inning.
Hey!
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. On a line. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Back here in the desert. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Grant Holmes. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ketel Marte leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And downstairs. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Got him looking. Now 1 away.
Right fielder, Corbin.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Come on, Geraldo.
Here's the 0-2. Dubon slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab.
Batting 7th, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
1 out, man at first. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Makes the catch for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Inside, ball 1. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So up next, Jonah Heim, a switch hitter batting right. Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 5th, third baseman.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
In the air, left field. White moving under it. Makes the grab.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Alec Thomas now. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Slider clips the zone.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Yo, 1. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Line drive, that's a base hit. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Inside.
One now. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Chase Field, now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Baldwin wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Struck him out looking. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Austin Riley. And that's in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Tawa settles under it, and that'll do it. D-backs at a pair on the homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in the desert, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and he can't make the play. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Up next for the
Looked like a routine catch all the way until it wasn't. And these things happen from time to time, but now the offense gets a runner in scoring position for free. So we'll see if they can cash in on the mistake.
Ball, that's outside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball, that
Not really
pitch is out.
attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Top of the zone for a called strike. Strike 2. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
First and second, no outs. Geraldo Perdomo. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Nope, that's inside.
And the 1-0. Inside, almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Marte at second. Carroll on at first with nobody out. That's off the inside corner, and it's a full count. And they're all loaded up.
Up next for
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third
All
baseman.
loaded up. Here's Nolan Arenado. Golden opportunity right here.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Close
Nope,
one,
that's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. Ball one. Two outs, bases are full. And misses
that's it.
inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In the air, right field. Acuna under it. That is the inning. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, and our score remains 2-1. Start of the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. The 1-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off, throw to first.
Dang.
And he's back in on a dive. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for Atlanta,
Michael Harris the
center
second.
fielder,
Next
Michael
up for the
Harris,
Braves.
the
1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. Strike one. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
catcher,
0-1.
Lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out.
That's
Last
a
two
ball.
pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Misses
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
Ball 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one lifted to left. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with
Up
runners
next
at the
for
corners.
Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. A walk, and he's also singled. Now
Ball.
one missed.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 2 outs. Late with the swing there. And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Two
That's
balls,
ball
2
2.
strikes to count with 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, James McCann.
Catcher James McCann.
That
Ball
misses, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kinley getting loose as well.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Inside.
Ball. That's inside.
Ball 2. That's a
ball
little
3.
bit low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one
Nope,
misses.
that's down.
So
Ball
a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Ball, that's out.
And a 1-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder
Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's a ball.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ketel Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering in there for a strike. They're now 3-1.
Well, on this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
So
No,
a walk
4-4.
puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Grant Holmes will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Aaron
Atlanta,
Bummer
number
gets handed the rock
49,
out of the pen.
Aaron Bummer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And now the count is even.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One out. Runners at first and second.
Nope, that's
And
foul.
foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that skips into dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Albies. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
New inning getting started. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a ground ball. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's your 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Atlanta,
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here comes the 0-1.
He's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Nope, that's inside.
The 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Albies leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Inside, ball 1.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his
ball
time.
3.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three-2. In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out to short. It's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Carroll dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
No.
There's the ball.
Inside.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Runner goes again.
Aye.
That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-2. On the ground, Dubon. In plenty of time to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2.
Gabriel Moreno.
And the first offering is not close.
Hey!
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope, outside.
Strike on the inside corner. Liner snagged at first.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Bummer done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So they
Atlanta,
turn to the
number
veteran pitcher
45,
in this spot, Tyler Kinley. This is his 3rd time out this year. Two down, nobody on. And
Ball, that's
another ball.
outside.
Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 3. That's
pitch
ball 4.
walk.
Take your bait.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder.
Go ahead, run on base.
Thomas.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back here in the desert. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Eli White will hit
Leadoff
next.
for the Braves, left fielder Eli White.
Let's go, D-backs. Woo-hoo. Come on, D-backs. Come on, you can do it.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy. And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you. But you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left.
That ball's foul.
And that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Outside
Ball 2.
low, 2-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now
That's
the count
out.
filled up 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Back here in the desert. Now the D-backs catcher, James McCann.
Catcher, James McCann.
McCann fouls one off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Next over in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one upstairs. Got him. One away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Left field. Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the left fielder, Tim Tawa. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Hey.
The Diamondbacks with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
The 1-1. There's a strike. Man at second. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman Cattell
Manager out of the
Marte.
dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Kinley gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
Atlanta,
pitcher on here,
number 70,
Martin Perez.
Perez.
He's making his second appearance of the season.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it is gone. So he goes yard to left. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Carroll at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball. To third.
No, that's
and
a foul ball.
Foul ball. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Snap throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Back on a dive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball, down.
Carroll, the runner at first with 2 gone. This to third. And that's the inning. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Diamondbacks,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 54. This is his first appearance of the season. Jonah Heim
Leading off
getting
for
ready to
Atlanta,
hit.
Catcher Jonah Heim.
Ball, inside.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Clark also getting ready. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One up, one down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The Braves trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. throw on to
he's
Santana.
out.
And 2 away to start the 7th.
Atlanta, the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. On the corner for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a
that ball went
position
out.
where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That comes the corner. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Marte. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th, Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Gabriel Moreno.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Come on, D-backs, let's go.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Good eye
That's
right
off the
there.
plate. Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Arenado makes his way into second, and it's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
1 out, runner at second. Alec Thomas, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Back up the, that got him. To first,
No, he's safe.
And runners at the corners after the infield single. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog. In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out. Runner on the move, Riley. Fires across the diamond, 2 away. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Martin Perez is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Yoel
Atlanta, number
Payamps
34.
into the game.
Yoel
Pretty
Payamps.
tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now,
Up
Carlos
next for the
Santana.
Diamondbacks,
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's in for a strike.
Ball two.
Man on second, 2 down. That's straight here for a strike. That's off the mark, and the count's full. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Tim Tawa.
Ball one.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 on, 2 outs. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel
Big
Marte.
at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Gets the call. And it's 0-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch. Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And that will end the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Braves 2.
pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Diamondbacks,
arm on the mound to start the
number
8th. Ryan
81,
Thompson. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
That's a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Matt Olson. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him swinging. 2 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Eli White next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. Ripped to short. Out number 3. Braves strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Robert Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. Carroll wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Stays alive. Two. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Perdomo batting with 1 down takes a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, is getting loose. Inside, just missed. The shortstop takes the ball.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And he chases that one. That's the second out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short, Dubon. That's out number 3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're still out in front 5-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Paul Sewald.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Dubon, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And it's fouled away. Seawald goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. That one off the mark, and it's 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. Braves down to their final out.
For Atlanta, catcher Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim next up for the Braves.
Nope, outside.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a bouncer towards third, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Smoked on the ground a second. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.